Hello and welcome back to the Shin Megami Tensei III HD Remaster Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode we defeated Beelzebub and learned from the moth demon in that area that we needed to try and find a star key. He gave us a clue that it's somewhere where there's been some hurt, some pain before, but we've not managed to get through it, and I think in order to do that we have to go to Kalpa 2 and to see an old friend who we got a lot of maca from. So I'll see you guys there in a second. Right, so I'm back here in the second Kalpa, in this area where there's 3 south doors. We're going to head through the middle. If you remember correctly, there was an area here that used to hurt quite a bit, but it doesn't anymore. So, I think it's as soon as you step out of this room, this used to be a pretty awful area, but as you can see right now, it's not anywhere near as bad. Oh, but there is stronger enemies down here, which is actually good for us, because this means we can do our best damage. Nice. They've got a Tauki here, and then Glacial Blast. It's not too bad. Black Frost absorbs it. Between the 3 of us there, we can easily deal with it. I mean, I'll take the XP boost, to be honest, as we get a level up for Black Frost as well, who gets a Null Curse. Let it continue, yes. Mazanma instead of Diorama. Not sure that was great, but you know what, whatever. So we're here. This place hurt like fuck, but we got a shit ton of money from it, which was really helpful at the time. Dormina. Okay. That is a new enemy that we have not seen. I hope that one of them is weak to ice. No, but that one certainly is. That's very handy. We're going to do a Prominence here. Then we are going to do a Glacial Blast. And then we are going to do a Tempest, because we know we're going to get a crit. And then we're going to do a Berserk, because we know we're going to get a crit. As that sees off all of them. That's very nicely done. Whole bunch of XP for us. So it's still worrying, because there's stronger enemies here, so I am going to go ahead and use a Meteorama whilst I can, as we head our way round. This place used to be absolutely bloody awful. 3 of these guys still in the do, see if that's anything. They block it, good to know. They get a crit there, it's not good. The war cries not good there. Okay. We dodged that attack, however. Okay, Black Frost done, we're just going to have to do remove time. I know our magic attack's gone down quite a lot, but that still does a decent amount. So, we'll do a Prominence again. Does damage to everyone. Do a Glacial Blast. Then we'll do a Tornado. Hey, let's hopefully we can survive this. We dodged the 1. Deathbound. It's not great, but it's fine. But we'll find short. I know these guys are fairly bloody strong, to be honest. And then the crits here can see these guys off fairly easily. 2,000. I think we can gain so many levels here. Maybe I should do. This is where I should be doing some leveling up with everyone at some point, as the encounter is fucking. But I'm not going to skip it. You know what? I'm not going to skip it this time. We'll do a Megiddo. We'll do a Glacial Blast. Take out the 1. Do a Tornado here. We should. I think take out. We do. Take out both of them. A new enemy appeared. Okay, this is very much going to be a big old fest of big old XP fest for all of us. Might get something crazy here. Rather than that, we're going to do a Glacial Blast again, because if we can get that, if we can get anyone to take the damage off. We've only got the big boy in the middle who does a panic voice. We all miss. What is this thing? And a battery. Easily dealt with, and that gives us 3,800. Nice, we'll definitely take all of that and put it in the back. I am going to use a Meteorama here. Dakini's Meteorama, to be exact. And then does this... Is there a door here that I can use? That one there takes us back out to the front. Is there not a door here? Am I missing something? Perhaps I'm missing something. I have to go all of the way around again, which is a pain, but hey ho. Maybe I should be using the light estoma. You know, we'll do that just to make it life a little easier. And for the video placement, so let's just do an estoma. It's going to help a little bit. We'll still get the occasional clattering, I'm sure. That's where the door is, but this is where we need to go. Go down here and ask the gentleman about the key. Ah, matey boy here. Alright, I'll tell you something you might want to know. My drinking buddy is somewhere in Tokyo getting hammered. He's got the key that opens up the golden doors. So, we obviously know who that buddy is he is talking about. We now need to escape here. So, I'll see you guys back at Nix's lounge. I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so we're here in Ginza now. We're going to go speak to the lady at the bar. Let's actually heal up ourselves at the... heal up ourselves here at the Fountain of Life first. Always important. We'll take it all. Thank you very much. Right, head to Nix's lounge. This is... The full cab was so complicated, you have to come in and out so much. But, you know, regardless, this should be with everyone. Easy money, Mr. Black Frost. King of the Frosts, coming on through. It's interesting that there's still artifacts here in all of these things, but into Nix's lounge we go. So we can see Loki here.
Hold it!
Oh, you again. What, the star key? I drank the damn thing, or might as well have. Sold it to a curious mannequin, see? He needed the money, what with my room being raided and all. The booze helps. There we go. There we go. So, we need to go speak to a certain mannequin about the star key. You, of course, know which mannequin we're on about. So, you know what? Let's go have a look at the let's see what fusions we can get done.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
We're level 68 now. Oh. Oh. We're one level off that. That's maybe what we have to go for. We can get Callie as well. I think that's a good shout, and I'm just gonna get myself Bedowo back after this. Nice, strong old Callie. I will take that. We got a whole bunch of money from the previous camper, so I am just gonna use that money to, you know, get my boy back. Get my boy back.
Are you sure?
Certainly am.
All right.
Seems like a very good trade to me. Let's get a Callie on the road. That's how I do this. I basically just use my Maka exclusively for fucking up everyone, to be honest. She doesn't have any all-out attacks, but Jesus Christ, she is strong regardless. With 190. I just wanted a Callie as well. Right, so we need to go check in and speak to our friend, the collector mannequin at Akasa. Look at Callie's design, it's so cool. I'm really into Callie as a character, as a demon in one of these. I'm sure it's quite offensive to people who are of the Hindu persuasion, but what can we say? Right, oh my god, come on guys. Ah. Easy money. Right. Rather than make you come all of the way with me, I will see you once I am at the shop in Asakusa. Here we are at the collector's junk shop.
Welcome.
We're going to talk to him. By the way, I got this from Redeem for 60 Maka. It's called the Star Key, but I'm not interested. I'm interested in man-made items. I'll give it to you if you'd like. Do you want it? Yes. I see. Okay then, here you go.
That's what I'll do. What do you want?
Thank you very much.
Well.
And then there's actually a Magatama that we want from here.
Oh.
And we will certainly be taking that.
Yeah. Well, what do
Thank
you
you
want?
very
Well,
much.
I'll do it.
That is all we need. So now we've got the items that we require. We must try and make our way back to... need to make our way back to the Amala Labyrinth. Specifically, we need to go to the third Kalpa. So I will see you guys there. Right, so we're here in the third Kalpa on the second floor. And it's this door here. We're going to use the Star Key. As this, as you can see, brings us to this thing, and then we're going to jump down this hole. We've not done this together for a while, I believe. I am awful at this game. I am terrible in general at mini games, but I'm going to try my best not to get found out as we do there. As we get one cluster there, go through this one. My general rule is I will smash my way through as much as I need as we come out the other side there, which is good. You've obtained 235 Maka and a float ball. Always good. As we enter this fourth Kalpa, we're going to use this Star Key. As we come here to this switch, and what this switch should do, finally I tell you, is unlock the way to the fifth Kalpa, which is what we needed. So I now need to get myself back there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so we're back here in the fourth Kalpa, and interestingly, all of the harmful shit has gone away, which is actually very, very handy for us. But we need to make our way back to the portal. Ye old portal, where we have spent, I feel like I've spent most of today just going in and out of this bloody portal, but let's go here. I've not checked what's in those rooms, I don't think it's a good one. So, here we go. We're both dying, why not? I should probably heal everyone up actually. Do a Magneto. Talty has quickly become a favourite of mine for just, you know, the ridiculous overpowered sheep. But we'll do a Tempest here. It does put us in a slightly precarious position, but I don't think anyone's going to be affected by fire breath that much. And then autos should be the name of the game. Very nicely done. 720, and Cash gets a level up, meaning that I can get Harlot if I want Harlot. We're gonna get Null Dark? Nah. We're gonna give up on Null Dark. We're all good. Satan, let it continue. You have been cursed. That's never good. Luckily, it shouldn't actually be too much of an issue for what we're doing in this episode. Which is going to be a tiny short one, but I'm excited to, as you'll see. Actually, do I need to make some room? No, I've got 2 spaces left. We're all good. We are all good, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting a especially good little thing here, so we need to go through this on an odd number. We're both dying to all of the... Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because Quiz Puzzle lots of both die. I knew that already, but I did not listen. Do a Providence. So already takes care of one. Nicely done, and an Maritime for the others. The Quetzalcoatl is going to get an attack off, it's fine, we dodge, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, easy. Money, money, money. So, yeah, we need to go through this on an odd number, I believe. 1 is an odd number, so let's proceed through. And then, can't be used here, we're going to run down this slope. This road to hell. And then just simply take this. A strange reality awaits us. Here we go. As we have now opened up we've opened up the way anyway. We don't want to go in there and use that to get back like we normally would. We're using the buff down here. You know what, we are just going to hit our way through. Domina. 2 of us are asleep, but that's not really an issue. 1. Easy money. Easy money. So, this just had a cube, which we already got in a previous episode, but let's make our way through. And have a look-see at what's in the peephole. Everyone is applauding us again.
At last, you have restored all of the menorahs to their rightful places. I promised earlier that I would answer all of your questions, sparing no detail.
You certainly did.
It may have occurred to you that the menorahs were not, in fact, stolen.
Yes, they were blatantly given.
In truth, my master gave them to those whom he deemed worthy. I must apologize for not being honest with you, but there is a reason. If you listen to what I have to say, I am sure you will understand.
Will we now?
The forces of light and darkness have fought throughout the universe, even beyond the flow of time. Their battles have affected every living being in existence. Demons and humans are no exception. They have simply been cogwheels in the infernal machine called war. And the war still rages on, even as we speak. However, one individual vowed to put an end to this eternal war. He decided to create a demon of chaos, one that would inherit his will and enter the final battle against the forces of light.
And that is us.
The Fiends were prepared for the creation of that demon. He believed that by challenging and overcoming death, the demon would become the fruit of destruction. The black hope that we had awaited for so long. That is what he and my master planned. The Fiends and the Labyrinth of Amala were ordeals meant to test you. One Fiend challenged you, unaware of the truth, while another Fiend fell to you, dreaming of a future of chaos. Yes, this was all in preparation for the final battle.
Against who?
You have vanquished all the Fiends, and now here you stand, just as he hoped. A demon with the strength to become the champion of chaos. So, will you lend your strength to us, for the sake of all who live in darkness? I cannot force you to help us. If you choose to walk the path of a human, then there is no need for you to return here. But, if you have doubts about the laws of the universe, about fate, or the providence of the Absolute One, then you should come to us at the very bottom of the labyrinth.
That we will be
There,
doing.
You shall be born again as a full demon, body and soul. Let me conclude by telling you about a human who has crossed your path. One who is drifting, being kept alive by fate. It is my master's wish that you listen before deciding upon a path to take. The man I am referring to was known as Hijiri in your previous world. He died, but as fate would have it, he carried on in the Vortex world. Think back to when you first met him, to when the conception occurred.
He gave us a notebook.
Hijiri shared the fate of all the others who perished in the dawning chaos. As he was heading to the hospital where you already were, the conception began, and his life ended. Did it not seem odd to you that he was in the Vortex world, unaffected, unchanged? It was all because of the mortal sin which he committed. He was a being toyed with by fate, denied the respite of death, and condemned to carry the burden of atonement forever.
What did he do?
His punishment was to see with his own eyes all that happens in the world, to record the balance of events through all the ages. A task as endless as scooping water out of the sea with a cup. He was condemned to wander the infinite span of time. Man can change the course of his next life by virtue of his karma, but that privilege was taken away from Hijiri. Though his body may perish, his soul will remain unsaved. He must continue on with his task. He lives a cursed, eternal life, just like a demon.
There
Watch and record the history of the world. Witness the entirety of the endless war between order and chaos. That is your punishment for your unforgivable sin. Do you understand now? By the will of Amala, he was given a life of torment and emerged in the Vortex world without realizing that he had died.
Interesting.
Soon after, your paths crossed again. That is probably because you have the potential to affect the course of the new world. So by accompanying you, he has unknowingly been fulfilling his destiny. Tragically, he has no memory of his sin, his punishment, or even his death. He believes that he survived the conception, and has acted accordingly. As for the results of his efforts, you already know the outcome. In the body of a mannequin, Hijiri challenged those vying for creation, and he lost his body once again.
There we go. Very interesting.
He is now on a journey to a new land of suffering, but his will can never be freed, and his sin never redeemed. Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions? If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master?
I will.
Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then...
We are now the king of the demons. Interesting, I did not know that about Hijiri. I've never completed this game, I think I said this at the start, but I am learning more and more. It's good. So, the fifth Kalpa is now open. Oh dear lord, babies and gentlemen. So, we got one thing to do first. Before I leave you, love you and leave you, is that we need to head into here again, and we're going to be getting an exciting new thing. An exciting new character. What the fuck is everything backwards here? It's backwards and I hate it. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just hitting everything. I hate this Kalpa shit. Not a fan of those minigames, man. Anyway. Here we are in the 5th and final Kalpa. Thank fuck for that. So, the first thing we need to do is to light our menorah. The menorah has been lit and opens to us the 5th and final Kalpa. Now, we're not going to be finishing it in the next episode. I'm going to do some more of the storyline quests, but there's one thing I do wish to do first, and I am assuming that it is the same here.
Took you long enough. Though I suppose you deserve some credit for making it down here in the first place.
We certainly do.
With power like yours, you might even fit right in with the Kuzunoha clan. Be that as it may, the road only gets rougher from here. I'm sure you've noticed the great squall brewing between those who side with the old man and the others who stand in the light. That storm is getting darker by the minute. And we're not the type to just sit back and watch as anarchy takes its course. So, Demi Fiend, I was thinking you could use a detective. No, a mighty fine devil summoner on your team. He's been through quite a few battles himself, to say the least. Well, how about it, new partner?
Sounds good.
Good answer. Seems like the time we spent here in the Vortex world wasn't a waste after all. Now, while it is standard procedure to either pay off or offer something snazzy to our demon pals, today we let the Mahjong tiles decide. The rules are simple. What is it, Ryder? Just like that? Are you serious? If you say so. We will hold 2 numbered tiles face down. If you pick the 9 tile, we give you 1 yen. Oops, it's Maka here, isn't it? We'll give you 1 Maka. But if you manage to pick the 1 tile, you get an even better deal. A whopping 100,000 Maka. So, which tile will you choose?
Oh, which tile should I use? Which tile should I choose? Left or right? I want the money. I want the bloody money. Apparently, it's this one.
A 1? Damn, on top of all our other expenses. I can already see the take on Narini's face.
Cash 100,000 Maka and...
Well, now that we got our contract worked out, I think we ought to know our client's name, wouldn't you say?
Naoki Kashima.
So the Demi Fiend does have a name.
I certainly do.
Let's work together and get to the bottom of this case. The war between God and the devil, we really did get in way over our heads. But to ensure the future of the capital, we'll give you every last ounce of power the Yatagarasu has to offer.
Boom, boom, boom. So, finally, we have ourselves a new party member in Raudo, and as you can see, he's fucking strong as a mug. Let's have a quick look at him. Boogie Woogie, enter the Yoshuni Mikashudi, but he's very, very strong, level 80, and I am very, very happy to have him on the team. So, I think this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time when we do a little bit more of the story before we enter this 5th Kalpa. Peace.